Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 105 of our Let's Play of Torment Tides of Numenera. I can never say it right. I'm IVATOPIA, by the way. We're just coming back here to rest safely. Fair price for seriously? Forget it, I had other questions, forget it. Alright, here you go. Well, they're 800. But we're a little beaten, so.
Much better.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Guess we head back to where we were and then work out where we're going to go next.
Of course.
Walk into the darkness. To action, oh action, off to where we go. To action, here we go and you're gonna kick the world.
Yes. Now.
Yes, now, do it, yes, yes. Walk into the light.
Action! Here I come!
Okay, so we're in here, then we'll look at our thingy, because I'm sure there's more in this place to do. There's a code or something I'm missing or something.
Alright, here I go.
At least we're full health now, full abilities, so we can actually fight if we need to. Okay. I don't get a sickness, are they? Okay, General! Okay, main quest. Cast-off Sanctuary of Malavas. Several cast-offs are gathered there, hiding from the sorrow. Mazov is not among them. Maybe somebody knows where he is. Okay, I thought they sent me to somewhere to prove or something. To use Mirrorcaster. Oh! Okay, so wait till I find that Mirrorcaster, I need to go back there. Okay. At least I know I'm in the right direction.
Now.
Yes, now. We said so. Endless Gate, wasn't it? So there's something we can advance with, so. Or is that the Bloodbath? Not the right gates, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Now. I already know. Castle's Tomb then? Yeah, Castle's Tomb. Castle's Tomb, here we go! La 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 la, Castle's Tomb. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so who am I gonna do this with? Ask Aldous.
Here comes the Boredom Slayer.
Boredom Slayer. Okay, who's Aldous? Castor, Nora. I'm thinking it's. No. Yeah.
Sure.
Aldous, buddy of mine. I need your help. Can you use this thing for me? Well, brother, I am ready to give you the Mirrorcaster you need, but ask. If you can nail the battle, tell me. I'm ready to tell myself. I'm ready to talk myself. Show me the Mirrorcaster. You are thoughtful, able student, and I hope that you remember what you learned in the test I set you. Be gentle with Zaran. You are violating his mind. Be true to his path. Find what you need and return without causing him harm. You have a duty to preserve his life as he intended it, if at all possible. She presses the box into your hands. Tidal energy swirls around it, drawing you in like a maelstrom. You focus on it, opening your innermost eye, and you are torn from your body. And his sound effects. Oh, what the fudge going on there? When you first open your eyes, there's only a ruddy glow and frightening. Okay, I'm really glad I slept because I was going to be using these. Yeah, if I went here and didn't sleep. Yeah, it would have been bad. Very bad. Shaping rudely glow and frightening shapes and shadows around you. The air is hot and stifling. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're outside, but the sky is darkened by clouds of pitch. The ruddy glow comes from lava flows as they trickle down distant mountains into the volcanic fields all around you. Sharp towers pierce the sky, tapped like the bones of a ribcage. Oh, tapped, I guess. Indeed, they look like bones in every way, as does the ground beneath you. You appear to be standing on the spine of an enormous beast. The bottom of his jaw can be seen far in the distance, half buried beneath a layer of cooled lava. What's that thing? Is that random sound? Wow, it's like weird. Continue. I didn't click it there. Continue. Most of the bone towers look identical, but one shines from the inside with an odd blue light. The top of the glowing tower has been snapped off, and what looks like a transport hovers next to its peak. It's your transport. You were sent here to find something. Twisted bridges connect the spine to the volcanic fields around you. In one direction lie enormous formations of obsidian, arcs, spires. A wall in the other direction, a narrow pass is carved into a mountain face. The field leading to the canyon is illuminated by hundreds of glowing lights. You know this body wasn't sent to find Massa, but Aaron said he'd appear. Perhaps following through events will lead to him. Try to remember who you are and how you can find Massa. Explore the towers around the spine. Climb the tower of the transports. Try to remember. You are in the body of Zaran Daywalker, a Jack who can speak with the dead. Indeed, you know that you remember that. You can feel the dead all around you. You can hear them. It takes little effort to know the stories of those who died here. You may even be able to imbue some of your life force into their corpses. Ooh. Zaran is wearing a black, form-fitting suit that keeps off the worst of the heat. He carries a whip and various necromancer ornaments. Zaran was on the task of someone called the Chama. He was sent here to find some kind of spear. Perhaps Zalan's mission will aid you on your own. Use a connection to the dead to learn more about the area of the spine. You are in a place called the Fields of and many have lived and died here. Though it seems a terrible place to live, scavengers from silent cliffs have been through here in recent centuries seeking treasures of the past. Before that it was mutants fleeing revolution after bloody revolution in a place called Halaf. Before that refugees from a village called Sabra. Before that artisans themselves. You see a glimpse of a powerful artifact hundreds of years ago. There was a battle here. Many died. 2 people, a middle-aged woman, and a teenage girl fought over a copper spear at the top of a glowing bone tower. Wow. Continue. Perhaps the copper spear is what you were sent here to find. Tower around the spine. Yeah. You search through the tower after tower. Some of the chambers you come to are filled with piles of dead and relics and broken ciphers. Nothing of value. Finally, you come across something promising. You find a staff made of some prior world metal. It's cool to the touch, usually given the extreme temperature of the air itself, and burn marks blackened one end. Very likely this was used as a weapon. It may work again, but probably only one. You take the staff with you. Oh god, so if I'm in trouble I can stab somebody, I guess. Climb the town transport, go to the information, go to the mountain path. Transport, why not? You are at the top of the broken bone tower. Jagged bone wall act as kind of a parchment. From here you can see the fields of obsidian. Even better, the spine below you, the city information in one direction and the glowing fields in front of the mountain passes to the other. Floating just next to the tower is a hovering pod made of iron steel. A ramp leads from the parapet into the transport. Use connection to the dead to learn more about the top of the bone tower. I don't think that's using that when I'm doing this, so little has happened here, but for one event that immediately becomes apparent. You see a middle-aged woman, you know her name is Amber, facing off against a younger girl, Tara. Anna is hovering in the air like the transporter does. She holds a copper spear that glows with golden light. Angry words are exchanged, and suddenly Farah leaps off the tower and tackles Ambra. The two of them soar through the air towards the obsidian formation in the distance. Huh. Go to the obsidian formation, I guess. Crossing the volcanic plains, you arrive. Did I lose the option to that transport thing now? Plains, you arrive at the obsidian formation. Massive structures of cooled, shining rocks leap from the ground, curling into impossible shapes. An enormous black wall rings most of the formation, rising 100 meters out of the ground in places. The obsidian formation are dark, quiet, and dissolate, whatever. A hot wind blows from the magma, flows further off. But here nothing flows and nothing leaves. In the distance you can see the spine and burned towers, and in the other direction the plain stops at the sheer cliff, faced with a mountain pass carved in between. Now it's your dad to learn more about the location. The obsidian formations did not form naturally. Creatures made of pure light, called fire whites, formed these structures out of hot flowing magma, then supercooled them into the shapes they are in now. The whites were trying to get at something or someone. You see a pair of figures atop of a small flying platform. One of them holds a copper spear that glows with a golden light. The whites tried to trap them here with their wall, but they escaped and flew towards the mountain pass. Another event occurred here. The fire rats have killed many people over hundreds, even thousands of years. These deaths culminated in the creation of something called a G-Morn? A creature of pure rage. Oh, was that the... that thing that's chasing me, trying to kill me, maybe. Pure rage. The G-Morn has since wandered these volcanic fields with an incessant lust for revenge, mostly against the rafts that created it. Explore the area when there's a thing looking... well... I guess. Why not? You search for anything remotely interesting, but the place is barren. As you are about to leave, and I don't like that in my ears, I'm reading this. As you're about to leave, an orange glow reflects off the rock ahead. An enormous paw steps in your path. Oh yeah, here it is. The rest of the creature emerges. It's the Gemrath, I knew it. A pillar of light with claws, 100 faces twist in its body, merging, howling, then melting back into the curling fire. The creature is easily 3 meters wide and at least twice as tall. Draw your whip and attack it. Attack the Gemrath with a staff you found in Bone Tower. Run to the spire. Staff's got one use. You aim the charred end of the staff at the centre of the Gemrath and press the button on the side. Thunder claps in the air and a scalding beam of light strikes one of the Gemrath's faces. Gemrath howls in pain. Its rage wasn't directed at you before, but it is now. It charges you. Oh, great. So the words I should have ran. You try to find the staff again, but nothing happens. The staff is useless. Run to the spear. Attack it. You lash your whip at the Gemrath and it has as much effect as a whip in a campfire. He's gonna kill me if we keep doing it, innit? Run to the spine. Oh, the mountain. Spine. You run, Gemrath shrieks right on your tail. Your chest tightens and breathing becomes difficult when you reach the bridge leading to the spire. As soon as you step onto the bones of the great beast, the Gemrath quits and stops. It watches you a while, and it turns away and returns to Oddest formation. I wasted my staff. Right. You are on the spine of a great dead monster buried in there. Oh, this is where I was before. Yeah. Climb tower to the transport. Top of the broken bone, jagged bones will act as a parchment and a transport. As you approach the ship, tingling and crawls up your spine. You have a profound sense of task unfinished, and that trouble awaits you, or at least it awaits the person whose body you are in. If you leave now, is that what Arison meant when she said to be careful with Wisdom's life? No. Don't board the ship yet. Okay, so this is a leave. Mountain Pass. The mountain pass is still some distance away, but you close enough to see that there is too much rubble at the bottom to make your way through. Spread out in front of the cliffs is the great volcanic plan. Across the entire expanse are hundreds and thousands of creatures lit with dim glow and has nothing to do with the magma. You know these creatures are called fire rafts, the moment they seem to be ignoring you. Your connection to the dead, tell them more about the location. You see a group of people in tattered clothing march through the paths and out of these fields. They are terrified, having lost many of their number to the raft. You see two figures ride a small flat platform, almost like a shield. Suddenly, the platform teeters and the figures fall. You can see the spot where the shield fell, and through the bodies are no longer there, you can feel their presence very strongly. And there's a short distance away, you can see where one of the figures dropped what looks like a copper spear. And with that, we're going to end this episode. So please like, please subscribe, please tune next time. We'll continue this story next time. By IVATOPIA, have a great one for the day out there. Bye.